family and friends that are up here on the side, we have chairs in the back. You're welcome to sit back here behind the nursing students. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our 2018 Nurse Pinning Ceremony. Nurses, you have reached a big benchmark tonight. You are the 50th nurses to get pinned at Coastal Bend College. This is our 50th anniversary. Parents, family members, friends, spouses, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for your support. We know that it's been a hard, long year. Our faculty are attest to that. So we definitely want to thank you for all the support that you have provided our students. And nurses, congratulations, you've made it. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Hand over heart. I pledge allegiance to thee, of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Please help me welcome Pastor Mateo Ramirez from the New Vision Fellowship Church here in Beeville, Texas. He will be conducting our invocation.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank each and every one of you for being here. I want to remind you, if you have not already done so, to please turn off your cell phones. Thank you again. It is my pleasure to open up with prayer. Let's bow our heads. Amen. Lord Jesus, we thank you for this evening's graduation. This moment that the students have been waiting for so long. Thank you for what they've learned, for the strength that you've given them to get here, for the teachers and the wisdom that they have imparted on them. Bless the students as they go out and start their careers, because they are tomorrow's leaders. Bless them with success in their future. We pray and ask for these things in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
My name's Luana Hernandez. I'm the Assistant Dean of Allied Health. I'm in charge of all these nursing students. I would like to introduce to you the people sitting up on the stage with me. First of all, we have our advisory committee members, Mr. Stuart Campbell, Margot Williams, Maria Duenas, Julia Garcia, Pastor Mateo Ramirez, Lupita Ramirez, Amanda Barrera, and Nora Morales. And down here in the very front row are the nursing faculty, starting with Leota Presley, RN faculty for chemistry, Karen Mills, RN for Daniela Medellin, LVN Alex, Liza Adams, LVN Gabriela Salinas, LVN Leanne Sablet, Carol Saunders, Tammy Phillips, Carol Hawkins, Sasha Morales, Mary Galindo, and Mandy Martinez, LVN President. Before I invite the faculty up on the stage for the presentation of the lamps, Ms. Margot Rios, I wanted to give you a little information about her. Margot Rios earned an associate's degree in nursing, went on to become a bachelor's in nursing, and then got her master's in business administration and healthcare management. She worked at a local hospital for 25 years as a staff nurse and moved up in position to vice president of administrators. Currently, she works at Christus Spon Alice as a chief nursing officer where she oversees 300 full-time associates. Please help me to welcome Ms. Margot Rios.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, and the graduate nurses of the class of 2018. It is my honor and privilege to have the opportunity to speak before this group of graduate nurses this evening. I stand before you with a joyful heart and extreme pride, not only to recognize your accomplishments, but to share an important message with you tonight. You have chosen a career that will provide you with many fulfilling experiences. Some of them you would have never, ever imagined that you would have. Every year in December, a Gallup poll is conducted in the United States. Its purpose is to determine what the public's opinion is of certain topics. The Gallup poll that was taken this December in 2017 revealed that the most honest and ethical profession in the United States was nursing. This is the 16th year that nursing has ranked the top profession. How appropriate that you're graduating in May. Every year in May, from the 6th through the 12th, the nation celebrates Nurses Week. Why do they do it in May? On May the 12th, is the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birthday. In November of 1854, during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale took 38 nurses with her to a hospital in Turkey to take care of injured soldiers. When she entered that hospital, she described it as the kingdom of hell. There was one nurse to 75 patients. That's a pretty tremendous ratio. And there were epidemics all over the hospital. The conditions were filthy, no hand washing. 50%, half of the soldiers that were admitted to that hospital died. And due to their casualties in war, the average soldier had 2.9 limbs. Amputations were great. So Florence and her team got together and 21 months later transformed that hospital into a well-run, clinical, excellent facility. She defined for you what it means to be a nurse. She established a true profession and assured that everyone that was assigned to her received fair and equitable treatment regardless of their rank in their military service, regardless of their religion or their social status. That didn't matter to her. She decided that she would care for the sick, and she was successful. As I look at the lamps, I remember, because Florence used to walk the halls of that hospital with her lamp at night. And the soldiers used to watch her shadow as she passed through the halls, and with that, whatever energy they had, they'd lean over and attempt to kiss the shadow in gratitude for everything she was doing for them. Everything is a choice. Life is a choice. The lessons you have learned from as early as you can remember today have been choices. When you look back, some of your decisions have been great, and others, well, let's just remember them as life's lessons. But think about it for a moment. You choose the friends that you hang out with. You choose what you eat. You choose what you're going to wear. And you have chosen to be here today, which I believe is one of the greatest choices you have made. I will share with you some important observations that I've had the privilege to experience during the last 44 years of my nursing career. When we speak of choices, we all know that some of us struggle. Some of us are great at making choices and taking responsibility for them, and others tend to blame others for their choices. But one of the things I want to talk with you about tonight is balance. You have free will to make whatever choice you want, and you're responsible. No one else. Your instructors are not, the faculty is not, your loved ones that are up there in the bleachers are not. You are the one responsible for making the choices from this day forward. What do you think your life is going to look like 5 to 10 years from now? Do you have life goals? Do you have nursing goals? If I was to ask you, what do you want from life? What would your answer be? Some of you would immediately say, I want to help people. Others would say, I want to make a lot of money. And others say, I just want to make enough money to survive independently and not rely on anyone. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to be the best emergency room trauma nurse there is. Not me, I want to be a CRNA. I want to be a charge nurse. Every one of us has dreams. But whatever you decide that you want to do with the rest of your life, do not let anyone tell you that age is one of the reasons you can't do it. That's an excuse. I'm too old to go to school. You're never too old. I'm too young. I'm too immature. That's an excuse. Paul McCartney, and I'm dating myself when I say that, but Paul McCartney, who was one of the members of the famous band The Beatles, back in the 70s, he was 15 years old when John Lennon first asked him to join his band. Bill Gates, he was 19 when he co-founded Microsoft, and 31 years of age when he was a billionaire. Michelangelo was 72 years old when he designed the dome at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Age is not an excuse. In the book that I'm going to talk about tonight, The Rhythm of Life by Matthew Kelly, he recommends that you do this one thing. Take a couple of minutes, tomorrow, the next day, when you're alone and uninterrupted, and jot down your dreams. Now, don't think too hard about your dreams. Just jot them down. What do I want? The ideas that you wrote down are going to fall into 4 categories. One will be physical, one will be emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. These ideas that you wrote are the ones that are going to guide you towards happiness in your life. Put them somewhere safe, where you know where they are. And at that point, look back at them a week later, a month later, and review them. Change them if you have to, but please keep a list. Chances are some of the items on this list are going to make you really, really happy, but not one of us wakes up in the morning thinking, what am I going to do today to make myself miserable? We don't want that. But from time to time, we will make mistakes. Everyone does. But decisions you make after you've made a mistake, are you going to learn from it? Or if you chose to ignore it, I guarantee you, you will make that same mistake again. Let's talk about physical balance. Now, I'm not preaching physical fitness, but let me tell you, when you exercise, whether you walk, lift weights, do yoga, whatever you do, when you exercise regularly, get enough sleep, eat the right foods, balance your diet, you will be energized, happier and healthier. You're going to be able to do and cope with more in your life and in your nursing career, because nursing is a big challenge. You take care of the individuals at one of the times where they are the weakest and need you the most. Emotional balance. When you focus on others and give relationships your attention and take the attention off yourself, you will learn to love more. And your ability to love grows. And when that happens, people take care of you without even thinking about it. A good nurse will take care of herself first, and she takes care of herself physically and emotionally and spiritually, intellectually, so that she can be capable of taking care of others. Well, what about intellectual balance? Do you have to be the smartest nurse on your unit or in your facility? Nope. All you have to remember is, I'm going to learn something every day. Knowledge is power. Grow in knowledge. If it may be that you're learning a new recipe, you're learning to balance your checkbook, you're learning about a new medication, a new disease, but learn something every day. And then finally, spiritual. Whatever your choices are for spiritual growth, whether you choose to go to church, pray at home, whatever your choice may be, think about connecting with your spiritual beliefs. That provides you a balance of peace, purpose, and it gives you direction. Do you have balance in these 4 categories? Think about it for just a moment. And if you don't, it's not too late. You could do something about it today and tomorrow. Forget about yesterday. That's gone. But what about tomorrow and the future? All men and women have dreams. Some of them will achieve them, just like some of you. You'll achieve your dreams, but sometimes we wait for dreams to come to us, and that won't happen. We have to go after them. Don't lose any time waiting for dreams. Life is short, and death is forever. There's a gentle voice within you that guides you. And it talks to you about things that are, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do tomorrow? But whatever you do, you want to be the best version of yourself. Now, what does it mean to be a nurse? Well, the American Nurses Association says that a nurse is a person has formally completed their nursing education. And you have. Your evidence is here tonight. The person has been tested and passes a state requirement to perform their job. Now that's coming, right? Exams will come. And your job is to promote health and to take care of the ill and to care for individuals in all settings in the community. You are a nurse. What kind of service will you provide to the public? You are one of the most trusted professions. Sometimes you're going to come across individuals that you feel, there's no way I can help this person. They're alone and they have no one. But many, many a times that nurse walks into that room and is the highlight of that person's day. Take care of your emotional needs. Be cautious. Because just like you can starve when you don't eat and drink, you can be emotionally starved in the nursing career. If you don't take care of your emotional needs, you will tend to be a nurse that'll have mood swings, anger, bitterness, resentment, and won't do your job very well. Know what kind of emotional needs you have. Is it time with your family, with your friends, with your spiritual director? Whatever it is, spend time doing that. Now in your career, it is extremely important for you to follow those that excel. It's easy to follow people that are a lot of fun, people that tend to slack off. But if you want to make a difference in your nursing career, follow those people that excel, and you'll be able to spot them quickly. They're the ones that everybody goes to for advice. They're the ones that they say, oh, so-and-so's working, you don't have to worry about them today. Look at what makes them successful and follow their lead. Another emotional need we have is intimacy. You need to be close to someone that really cares for you. You know, a nurse spends her life caring for people, but we also need care and attention. For many years, I've watched individuals that work, and they don't have work-life balance. And before you know it, that nurse is burned out, begins to come in working late, doesn't become a team member, and things kind of go in the wrong direction. So please take care of your emotional needs. In healthcare, we've been challenged with technology. Nowadays, we document on a computer. We give medicines with a computer. And pretty much of the time, healthcare has determined that they have to find a way to communicate with patients. Please do not forget, there is a human being on the other end of that computer. A person that you need to speak to that needs that loving touch and that smile and attention. Now, we've spoken about intellectual needs, we've spoken about physical needs, emotional balance, but one of the things that I want to leave you with is, please do not ever stop learning. Strive to learn something every day. Ask questions. Ask as many as you can. You know, in your profession, things change rapidly. And in closing, one of the best advice that I can give you today is to please do something for yourself. Sit down and jot down, what do you want from life? Categorize your thoughts into 4 categories: the physical, the emotional, the intellectual, and the spiritual. Review the list often. Don't forget your list. Go back to it. That's what deep down inside will make you happy. And one of the quotes I want to leave you from comes from Nurse Labs, and it reads, "Being a nurse isn't about grades that you made at Coastal Bend College. It's about who you are. No book can teach you how to cry with a patient. No class can teach you how to tell their family that their mother or father has passed away. No professor can teach you how to find dignity in giving someone a bed bath. A nurse is not about medication or computer charting. It's being able to love people when they are at their weakest moment." Congratulations, class of 2018. You have become members of the most trusted and ethical profession in the United States. May you find the balance and happiness in your life. Thank you.
Okay, before I ask for faculty to come up to the stage, I wanted to explain to you what the pinning ceremony is about. After Florence Nightingale received the Red Cross of St. George, she wanted to share the honor by presenting the pin to her nursing graduates. It's kind of a passing of the torch, so to say. So we're continuing the practice by our faculty pinning each student to pass on the torch of their nursing practice to the new incoming nurses. With that being said, I would like to invite our RN faculty up to the stage. Meanwhile, all the pictures that are going to be taken up here on the stage will be available on Facebook for download for free. And the ceremony is being streamed live on coastalbend.edu/live. Can all the RN graduates please stand? Argelia Alanis. Adriana Maria Arredondo. Clarissa Emily Barraza. Brianne L. Blankenbecker. Callie Page Borchard. Sierra Kaylee Burgess. Maricela R. Ceron. Lisa M. Crisp. Leslie M. Dabbs. Rachel Renee De La Paz. Andrea A. Escamilla. Jose Garcia Jr. Monica Renee Gomez. Heather Ashley Garcia. Sarah May Guerrero. Brenda Lee Hernandez. Nicole Lopez. Mary Raheem Warren. Christian M. Moron. Noemi Padilla Arclus. Laura Perez Gonzalez. Desiree Lynn Rivas. Leslie Ann Robles. Haley Miranda Rodriguez. Joanna Rodriguez. Maricela Rodriguez. Rafaela Concepcion Sanchez. Monica Talamantes. Jessica Ray Valdez. Winona Casey Williams-Munn. Let's give a hand to the RN graduates. I would like to welcome to the stage the instructors for the vocational nursing program in Alice.
Good evening. Liana Luera Adams. Cassandra Renee Campbell. Evan Lopez Cordova. Shanika Escochea. Ashley Ann Garcia. Jolissa Erica Garcia. Victor Garcia. Priscilla Garza. Marisabela Gonzalez. Nora Linda Lopez. Ashley A. Martinez. Deborah Moreno. Ashley Lynn Paez. Stephen Pierce. Margarita A. Ramirez. Grace Arden Riley. Yvonne Munoz Rios. Reina Adela Santos. Michelle Sanchez. Michelle El Varial.
Let's give a hand to the Alice Vocational Nursing graduates. Can the Beeville instructors please come up?
Sandy Baez. Viola Yvette Medina. Shayna Michelle Cantu. Ceresia Gay Crawford. Sarita Linda Cuevas. Amy Renee Downs. Erin Lee Doolan. Catherine Renee Curry. David Lucas Garcia. Jared Adam Garcia. Jennifer Alyssa Garcia. Madeline Garabay. Jonathan Edward Hernandez. Brittany Danielle Herrera. Allie Nicole Crone. Martinez. Maribel Martinez. Jennifer Ann Mattis. Logan Michael Moses. Courtney Ray Pena. Ryan David Pena. Elizabeth Perales. Kimberly Shea Pettis. Isaú Ramos. Sorry. Eloy Fernandez Rodriguez III. Stephanie Marie Rodriguez. Amy Ann Salazar. Erica Lynn Sandoval. Savannah Marie Udias. Miranda Nicole Bella. Kurt Santiago Villarreal.
Let's give a hand to the Beeville Vocational Learning Program. Camp instructors, please come to the stage. Cassie Justine Alligator. Desiree Ayarza Goitia. Lillian K. Briones. Lauren Shelby Lomas Bunch. Caitlin Victoria Bunch. Jennifer Gabriela Castro. Pamela Renee Cuellar. Daisy Dominique Duarte. Warner Walter Hardman. Sierra Jean Garcia. Kimberly Garza Cortez. Maritza Inez Gonzalez. Aubrey Faye Raleigh. Rhonda Marie Hume. Samantha Helena Katz. Brandy Marie Moore. Kimberly Munoz. Gabriela Perez. Janny Marie Prather. Annette Rodriguez. Selena Nicole Rodriguez. Victoria Yuri Trevino. Let's give a hand to all of the Kingsville Vocational Nursing graduates. Welcome to next graduation. Crystal Jenna Atkins. William D. Bedingfield III. Christy Calhoun. Wendy Jade Camacho. Christina I. Carrasco. Melanie Denise Carasalas. Joyce Munguia Espinosa. Bridget J. Fisher. Danielle Gonzalez. Victoria Marie Harris. Stephanie Jean Hawkins. Amanda Hoffman. Haley Coombs. Desiree Martinez. Ashley Morales. Selena Montoya. Ross Edward Powell. Alyssa Rodriguez. Trista R. Rogers. Janie Rosales. Patricia Michelle Science Ezernet. Allison Nicole Salinas. Bianca Marie Solis. Ashley Williams. Jana Strahan Youngwood. Give a hand to the Pleasant and Vocational Nursing. Congratulations, class of 2018 nursing graduates. Graduates, please stand and face the audience. Graduates, let's say our nursing pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is injurious and mischievous, and I will do Please blow out your candles. Graduates, please be seated. Pastor Ramirez will lead us in benediction.
Congratulations, each and every one of you. You've earned it. In closing this evening, I'd like to share a scripture from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verses 11 and 12. It reads like this. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. Having read that, what are those plans the Lord has for you? Prosperity. Nothing but prosperity. This is what the scripture reads. You have now graduated and you can be used by the Lord in your place of employment. Some of you already have jobs. Some of you may not. The scripture I read says, the Lord will listen to you when we pray, because the Lord has great plans for you. The knowledge, the wisdom, and the experience that you have gained will now be put to practice. Amen? It says, I bless you in all your endeavors, because I know that working as a nurse with all kinds of people can be difficult sometimes. Remember this one thing. You are walking into your destiny. Plans that the Lord has for you. You are fulfilling. You took the time and effort to finish your schooling, to do everything, to learn everything that you needed to finish for this moment. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future. The future begins tonight. You walk out through these doors. Amen. If you'd like to stand, we can pray as I close. Bow your heads with me. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for these graduates, for their families, fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, spouses, children, and friends who have supported them in their journey. I pray that you bless the work of their hands. Thank you for the great plans that you have for them. Thank you that they may find complete fulfillment in their lives as they walk into their destiny, and that they may always look to you for guidance. We pray and ask for these things in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen. Congratulations.
Leave all this stuff through?
Thank